This module is entitled Getting Help. What I mean by that is, where do you turn if you need more information about how to run a particular program? It's important to know that help text is available for every single standard Unix program. What does that mean? Well, if you've got a command like ls or uname or cal or something and you want to know all the details about how to use it, those details are available for you. This is known as the manual pages, the Unix manual pages, or for short the man pages. They're called the man pages because we use the program man to access them. We'll look at that in a second. It's very important to know that these are a reference tool, not a how-to guide. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if you've got a program such as ls that you want to find out some of the finer points of its usage, then these are the perfect place to go. You might want to know what options are available or what a particular option does. You'll find these very useful for that. But if, for example, you're just asking the general question about Unix, like how do I sort a file, say into alphabetical order, and you don't know which program, which command does that, then you're going to be a bit stuck because you won't know what to look up in the manual. It's a bit like an index at the back of a book. You can look it up alphabetically, but if you don't know what you're looking up, you're going to have to scan through the entire index. It's not quite as bad as that, but it isn't much better than that. Anyway, the reference pages, the manual pages, are used as follows. You type in the word man, followed by the name of the program that you're attempting to find help on. For example, you might type in man space cal to get help on the cal program. Here we go, man-cal, man-cal, press enter, and I get the system reference manual. The very first thing is it tells you what the program does. Then it gives you a little synopsis of the usage. It usually shows you what options are available. In this case we have a -m, a -j or a -y option, and down here those three options are explained, what they do. Then you can optionally, when you see square brackets around something, it tells you that that thing is optional, not required. So the year is optional and the month is also optional. And then I can page down or page up through the man page, page up, page down. There you get that little information about what happened in 1752 and a little bit of history. They will also suggest that you see other man pages that might also be useful for whatever help you're looking for. So you might see a little C also at the bottom here, and then that's it. And when you finish and you see this end here, you typically type the letter Q, which I'll do now, to return to your regular shell. And that's how the man pages work. It's certainly not the most user-friendly of help systems. It's not hypertext in any way. You can't click on anything. It's all text-based. Nevertheless, it's quite comprehensive and it's certainly better than nothing. Nevertheless, like I mentioned before, it does have its drawbacks, meaning that if you don't know the name of the program that you're trying to find help on, you're just trying to find a particular, maybe you're trying to find the name of a particular program to do a particular task, then the man system is not very useful for you. What you can use instead of that is a program called what is. So you can say what is sort, or what is list, or what is group, to try and figure out which programs offer help on the keyword that you have specified. So if you typed in what is group, you would theoretically get a list of all the programs that deal with groups. Now before we finish this little module, I should mention that the Unix man pages can be found on the internet. I will show you one such place. There's actually many searchable versions of the Unix man pages on the net. I'll just show you one of them. Here's an example of the man pages. There's the address, but I'm going to be including this address in my little links file, so you don't need to write the address down. If you wanted to look up help on the cal program, you'd simply click on C. It would bring up the C index and cal would be in here. There is cal, so click on that, and here is much the same information all over again. it's pretty much the same information as we just saw in the past. And you'll find a great deal of Manual Pages archives on the internet.